back. I'm Nicole.
And I'm Frank, and we're back for Walk and Talk, and it's about sex.
Today we are going to focus on communication, starting with the ladies. Ladies, I know that from experience, I'm sure many of you know this too, that what happened, the communication and relationship you have with your partner outside of the bedroom can have a huge impact on what is happening in the bedroom. So, one of my struggles in our relationship, especially in the first few years, was my inability to communicate. And that started outside. I could not share my feelings openly, or didn't feel like I could, and was afraid that somehow it would push, this guy away. So that carried into the bedroom. So I wanted to make sure he was happy and he was pleased. I was not good at telling him what was missing for me, what made me feel good, what I liked most in the bedroom. And he had no way of knowing.
So, I guess that goes as coming in tune with your partner, excuse my thumb, coming in tune with your partner there, and having that open relationship outside the bedroom means you're not afraid of rejection in the bedroom. So, would you agree with that?
Oh, for sure.
So I'm over here. I must have the allergies coming. I've got the tears coming down. So I guess where we're going is a lot of our talks about sex end up going outside the bedroom, because you can't have great sex unless you get that side of it handled.
And that goes for areas of conflict. When you have an argument with your spouse, when you guys sometimes aren't able to, or when you're not able to work through a problem you may be having, you can go one of two ways. You can either go into the bedroom and no sex is happening, or you go into the bedroom and you just have sex to have sex because you don't want to continue the argument, but you also don't want to work through the problem.
If there's a one-sided relationship where, say, the man dominates the whole thing and the woman's afraid for her to have an opinion outside the bedroom, then she's definitely not having an opinion inside the bedroom. So all that correlates. So if that means the guy's controlling what's happening in the bedroom, so she's just kind of going with it versus it getting deep and intimate. Because when you guys can both communicate and they're not worried about maybe getting tossed to the curb or whatever that they're worried about, I don't know that part of it, but you end up having better sex because you're able to communicate on a way different wavelength.
I would agree with that. Definitely is the mindset that I was in anyway. And guys, this is not a jab at any of you. He had no idea. I'm sure he had no idea that I was having these kinds of issues. He would try to get me to communicate all day long.
So maybe it's, how your environment of growing up, where you have, I don't want to say it, the daddy issues or something, where your dad wasn't around, or you have lack of confidence. I mean, we all have our little areas of lack of confidence, but all your faults, if you're married at least, should be accepted by your partner. So if you have that relationship, I have faults, she has faults, and we're still equal. So that's opening that conversation pattern. I think we kind of hit on everything on that part, but you guys got to figure out how you guys open your conversation. It took us 6 years to become one with the force. So that was a long time. And, a lot of that played into how she grew up, or, how you think about what a relationship's supposed to be. Maybe you think a man's supposed to control everything. I don't know. Everybody has a different outlook.
And women's self-esteem ties into that too. Don't ever think that you're not hot. I'm still working on that with myself. But I am hot, right?
Smoking. So we hope that helps. We know that's very broad, and we're stepping on crackers. or something over there. But it's a very broad statement what we're saying, but it's different for everybody. Has a different struggle, and you got to find out what your struggle is. And if you focus on your relationship as a whole and not worry about the bedroom, but if you worry about your relationship as a whole, the bedroom will find it work itself out. And I think that this video kind of depicts that, so that you can go, okay, where am I not connecting with my other person, and then be able to put a plan together.
That communication makes it so much better too.
You know, so, but don't put a plan together. But like, don't focus on the bedroom portion of your communication, you know, like, or your problems. If you need to focus outside the bedroom first,
And
then the bedroom
will
things will fix themselves.
Yep.
So I think that's where we're going to leave the video. But the next video, our goal is to eventually get to the bedroom and the fun that we have in that bedroom. So we're getting there, but we got to get through the meat of it. It's just like any other class that you would go through. But our homework tonight would be for you guys to put some maybe comments below, and talk about maybe where your struggles were with communication. I think that me and Nicole, I think she struggled across the board with communication because she just didn't want to be a single mom again. So, and didn't have enough self-worth. Hopefully that I'm not saying out of turn.
No, you're good.
It's okay, I'm good, all right. But she grew from that, and now she is a person that values herself and that has self-esteem. So on that note, you got anything else you want to include, Nicole?
Nope. I'm good.
All right, well, the next episode, maybe it'll get hot, you know, or not. So you better tune in. So make sure to like and subscribe.
See ya.